Effortless Qigong. Going for a walk here. I'm headed into the woods today to finish up filming for the 5-day Qigong for Stress for Beginners series that I'm building. And I'll be sharing more with you guys in the future. I hope you've been enjoying the Qigong routines that I've shared in the last little bit. Um, it's been nice to work on routines again and to share that with you guys here online. I've got 2 more weeks before I start my next work contract, and so I'll be making a push to get as much done as I can. Now I'm walking here. I'm carrying equipment on my back here this morning, so it's a little heavy. Don't mind my breathing. Um, yeah, so that's really nice. I should have the 5-day Qigong for Beginner series done. Um, hopefully Wednesday or Friday, and then looks like next week I'll be doing a lot of working on routines, filming routines, and studying qigong and this sort of thing. I don't normally film in the woods, but I just find that um, as it's getting hotter here with my current camera setup, that the sun just overheats the camera. So I'm going in search of a bit of shade to work on my routines. And I've been contemplating a lot of just like exercise in general and how qigong fits into my exercise routine. I think the last month, getting back from this work contract, I was sort of in recovery mode. I wasn't feeling the best. And so my exercise had kind of struggled. But now that my sleep is recovering, my energy and well-being is getting better. Like my digestion was kind of off for like a couple weeks. That's starting to heal. Uh, and that means that yeah, moving more in general. But I think Qigong fits into a healthy lifestyle. I don't think it can really be, to be honest, your only form of exercise. Because Qigong, when I measure it with for example, my my Aura ring, I can see that it's mostly zone 0 exercise. So Qigong is a light form of exercise. It's a good recovery exercise. It's good for working on mind body fitness and like a meditative style practice, clearing stress, maintaining mobility and flexibility. Super good for all those things. But for me, especially because I'm 30 years old, I need to fit my Qigong practice into a fitness routine that involves things like running, walking, lifting weights. Those things are really important. And what's nice too, because on Saturday I did a good hard walk, and after that walk, I just noticed that there was a lot. The actual qigong practice was really nice too. I feel like I had a lot more energy, and there was a lot more of a relaxing practice because I had done that movement, right? And in qigong theory, they would say that this is the concept of balancing yin and yang. Compared to running or lifting weights, qigong is yang or yin. It's more of an easy and relaxing form of exercise. And lifting weights and running, getting your heart rate up, this is more yang. And you want to have both of those in your fitness and health routine. Um, I'm a big fan personally of wearables and measuring my fitness and my health. And so I recently invested in my Apple Watch, which I really like because I'm able to set like movement goals throughout the day. And um, the Apple Watch, I didn't expect it to be as good as it is, but there's a lot I could get into it. But just being able to schedule my days and record my fitness and um, all this stuff is so nice. So I'm really enjoying that. Um, and even yes, I think if you guys are following me here on Effortless Qigong, you know I am a certified Holden Qigong teacher. But I feel like that certification is sort of permission to teach, but also it's a calling to learn more and to embody qigong principles more. And then like I'm still studying and figuring out what health is for me and the right way for me to live and overcoming these challenges too. So I don't I don't think that's like a main subject of this channel, but it's important to know that all of us, all humans, are we're always learning, we're always figuring things out as we go. And I think that's important to be doing. It's constantly improving and reflecting and these sorts of things. I think that's what helps us to grow and become mature human beings is lifelong learning and admitting when we're wrong. And um, yeah, it's not easy. Life is complex, people. I'm sure you guys know this if you've been alive for 10, 20 years at least. Start to realize we're dealing with the complex beast. But, guys, it's springtime. It's a great time to get outdoors, to move, to breathe, to stretch. And um, I noticed one of the ways that Qigong complements my other exercises. I did a high intensity interval training, my first one in a little while, and now my muscles are sore. And so Qigong is a great way of stretching and massaging out those muscles. And it feels really nice. Um, yeah, I'm just kind of putting that in context. I think that's really interesting. Viewing Qigong as that, not just your main form of exercise, but as a recovery exercise. Um, I think as we get older too, Qigong is there as a form of exercise from that can be your main form of exercise, especially when you can't run or you can't do yoga. But I think for most of us that are, between 20, 60s, 70s, who are maintaining active, healthy lifestyles, that you definitely want to like have that balanced set of exercise throughout your week. And Brian Johnson, he was this longevity expert. He recently put out a video talking about the different types of exercise and how they all work together. And he included like strength training, zone two exercise, which is like a form of kind of like how I'm walking right now. I feel like it's a zone two because I'm pushing myself, but I can still hold the conversation. Then you have like zone four exercise, which is like really intense, like sprinting and those sorts of things. But then you also want to have stretching and balance. And I feel like Qigong addresses those. Now, he didn't address things like mind body fitness or mindfulness, these sorts of things. But those are also, really important parts of longevity practices. Um, Studies continue to show like just doing meditation has so many great benefits for the brain and the nervous system. And so I think Qigong being a moving meditation, you get a lot of other benefits as well. And I think when you have a weekly schedule that includes both, you can get a lot of benefit from that. So I'm heading to the woods. It's really beautiful here. And I'm going to find a nice spot to um, record some practices here. I have to refilm a couple of my routines from my first couple of shoots. And so I'm just walking down here, find a nice spot to film. I'm going to meditate 20 minutes first, come into the present moment. I've got some nice white tea. I'm going to drink that. And I'm going to film them. And then I'm going to stay out here and do the voiceovers for this 5 day stress, 5 days, 5 day Qigong stress for beginners. Qigong for stress for beginners. Yeah, it's going to be pretty sick. And yeah. Also, I was thinking about this. I just feel like, obviously perfection, I feel like isn't maybe always possible, but I do feel like as I continue to strive into the future here, I want to have like really good sleep score, really good fitness balance, Um, really good balanced type of exercise and routines and um, I don't know, bringing order to your life. I feel like is important, especially in this age where there's so much chaos and confusion, um, different opinions on health and fitness, and you know, think so many things are changing in the world economically and socially, and these things. I think it's important to have strong habits and systems in your own life, just so you have a strong and healthy body and mind, and you're healthy enough to withstand the stresses that come up in life. Um, and I think from that perspective, uh, being someone who practices qigong isn't just someone who's doing these ancient stretches and flows and mindfulness exercises. You could say you're running, weightlifting, all of that stuff could be part of your qigong practice. From that context, I don't see why not. You're working your energy system in different ways. And I also think that a qigong practice, it has 3,000 years of history or more, right? So you have all this knowledge to pull from that's been handed down for thousands of years. But qigong is also still evolving, and as science evolves, as these things begin to merge, qigong is evolving. And I think those who practice it and teach it in the modern age are going to be continuing along and helping this practice to evolve. And that's an exciting thing, you know. Like right now, we're seeing like yoga and qigong merge, and um, modern styles of like I don't know what they call it. That sword style tai chi. People are inventing modern types of that as well. But that's it here for this sort of casual live stream, guys. I hope you're doing well. I like to go live sometimes, just touch base and see what's up, and see you in the next one. I hope you've been enjoying the qigong practices. Keep practicing. Keep enjoying the practice with me and this wonderful qigong global community that exists. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.